Okay, on the way. Welcome to another episode of my Road to Glory Hidden Gem series. Been a while since I put this out, since a video on this series out, but don't worry guys, in FIFA 17 this will be a weekly series, so I have some gems for you each week for these Road to Glory career modes, but using Accrington Stanley as a baseline as usual, of course 500,000 with 4,000 wages. It's basically obsolete if you do preseason tournaments. It won't matter too much, but I just like to have a team shown basically as a baseline, especially kind of a lower team in League 2, maybe for people who are looking for a little bit more realism when do preseason tournaments, so just maybe rely on some transfers here and there. But first player we're going to take a look at is Elías Már Ómarsson, so 20-year-old striker, so it's at a 63 overall, very good stats from him, so you can see that sprint speed, acceleration, agility, ball control, dribbling, pretty solid also. 6 foot with 3-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves, so that's a very nice combination there. Pretty good finishing also, and again, the way this works, as you saw before, I trained them, every player, as much as possible basically in that first season, and we'll see how he looks here, but I can only bring him in on loan, so that's 4,000, maybe a bit high, you could see, especially for the original team, which should Accrington Stanley's budget, so a bit, maybe slightly higher on the wages for some teams who are a bit strapped for cash in those lower leagues, but as you can see, if you do the preseason tournaments, again, it won't matter. Now most people are going to do them, so yeah, either way, we'll take a look at him at the end of that first season. The sprint speed, agility, looking good again. The agility went up quite a bit with those drills, and the ball control, dribbling also. Dribbling at 80 mark, ball control was at 78, and you can see at the next year he grew in his physical stats because he was actually, I believe it was a 73, 74 potential, so I gave him some room to basically still grow physically, and he was able to grow a bit more physically, which was good to see, and yeah, he turned into a great player. 76 overall, age 28, that ball control, dribbling, and finishing are a wonderful combination. If it wasn't for maybe his attack position being slightly low in like the short passing, some of the area of his game, he would have been probably an 80 or so, but not too good in that short passing area, but he's still going to be able to create so many chances just on his physical presence, and plus the dribbling and the finishing. He's going to be a great striker, especially moving up in those lower leagues. So next player, Issa Kallon, the 19-year-old right winger, so that's at a 62 overall. Really good sprint speed, agility, and balance from the starts, and certainly has some room to grow throughout. But 5'7" right winger, right footed with medium work rates, 4-star weak foot, and 3-star skill moves. So pretty solid all around. Dribbling is his best attribute, definitely. Technically, it's going to need some work in the attack positioning, so train him up quite a bit, and we'll see how that goes after we take a look at his inquiry into the transfer, and as well as his contract. But 650,000 was a bit high, but if you can work that transfer fee down, that would definitely be a steal, in my opinion. But you can take a look at the contract again, so 4,000, and again, after this, I basically did the preseason tournament, so he can fit in, especially if you do the preseason tournament after, and I believe I lost in the final for that preseason tournament, but 70 overall, big improvements to the dribbling and finishing. I got that finishing up a lot. I love my wingers to have good finishing, and certainly made him that type of winger here, and proved that agility quite a bit, and after that he would actually grow as well physically, you can see, because of the fact that it didn't I left some room between that overall potential after the end of that first season. He still had about a gap of 3 or 4 points, and he was able to still grow physically. For all you people that want that lovely unrealistic physical growth, you can still make that happen if you even if you kind of quote unquote overtrain them in that first season. If you just leave some points, maybe 3 to 5 overall points, you can still end up growing him physically. But next player, Rodney Antwi, the 19-year-old left winger, so it's a 60 overall, great straight sprint speed, acceleration. Agility needs some work, but of course an area that you can work on with training. The attack position, finishing, not the best. Neither are the weak foot and skill moves, but he's left-footed, medium work rates. But that type of speedster can cause a lot of problems in the lower leagues, and he has a pretty good price tag. He's the cheapest player you're gonna see here. As you can see, 450,000. You could get that down definitely. So do that, work on that transfer fee, get it down just like you would for Kallon, and you'll have an absolute steal in these lower leagues. Of course, you can always just bring him in on loan and just use him for that one season, because I believe his it was actually 3K was his contract. Apologize not for showing the contract, but it's 3,000. Well, him his potential is 70, so I basically got up right up to that potential, and he did not grow much physically or anything after that. But ball control, dribbling, finishing, very respectable now regardless, finishing at the 70, and he grew a bit, after that year. Also, you can see 71 overall now, age 25. Ball control, dribbling, finishing, looking pretty solid again. Attack pushing has gone up a lot. The training definitely helped with him. There's some players where I just really think you need training, and he was one of them. He got a little bit of physical growth here also, so I didn't completely destroy his chance for getting that unrealistic physical growth, but yeah, he got it, and he ended up capping out the 72 overall at age 28 with good ball control, dribbling, finish. He doesn't have the best weak foot or skill moves, but he could definitely be a beast at the lower levels, especially with that speedster specialty and the agility, improving quite a bit to go some decent ball control, dribbling, and finishing. So yeah, that's about it for this episode, guys. Like I said before, FIFA 17, this is going to be a weekly series for you guys. I may even do a Road to Glory career mode. I'm not much of... It depends on the gameplay. How FIFA 17 plays, I will do a career mode. If it's crappy again, we're just going to be kind of this tips type of channel. We're going to keep on doing the Road to Glory hidden gem stuff. We're going to do some more of the growth test, obviously, but the gameplay is good. I'll love to put out Road to Glory style career mode for you guys, so hopefully that that actually can work out. The gameplay is actually respectable, and actually doesn't frustrate the hell out of me next year, but we'll see, you guys. Hope you enjoyed this video either way. Thank you guys for tuning in, all the support you've always given on this series, so appreciate it. With that, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'll be signing out now, and I'll catch you guys later.